Hello and welcome to Lunch and Learn. I'm back again every Tuesday at 12:30 with a subject that you have expressed an interest in, and I will be offering on the Fearlessly Moving Forwards Facebook group page different ideas so that you can raise your hand and say whether or not it's something you'd like to learn. Now, today, the subject is about trusting your intuition. And as you can see on the screen, is the title of what we're going to, as I welcome you back into Lunch and Learn. So, there's an old saying, isn't it? To say to trust your gut. It refers to trusting these feelings of intuition, often as a way to stay true to yourself. It's your inner compass, it's your North Star, and it's following your instinct, can certainly direct you in the best way, the best path for you. And yet you might wonder whether you should put so much trust in a feeling because it's an instinct. You can't touch it. It's not tangible. You can't really explain it. If anyone has got any comments as I'm chatting about this subject today, please give StreamYard your permission so that I can see the comments and I can interact with you, which I welcome. Now, what is intuition? Everyone talks about it. And I think there's a belief that, oh, well, they've got it. I haven't got it. We've all got it. Let's get that clear. We've all got intuition. We are born with our inner compass. It arises as a feeling within your body that only you experience, because the feeling is so personal that no one else can weigh in to tell you if you're in touch with your gut instinct or not. You alone have to make that call. And because of this, trusting your intuition is the ultimate act of trusting yourself. So the question is, do you have strong intuition? Because your intuition is your superpower. Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, they've all got that superpower, haven't they? They put their big panties on. But we've also got it. We've also got it. It's in there. And you may be wondering, I seem to have some access to it. So how do I use it? Now, sometimes you may not even be sure that you are intuitive, or maybe you're not sure if it's working or not. It just seems sort of random. So how do you get strong intuition? And thank you for this comment to say that intuition is your second brain. It is to protect you in certain situations. The gut is known as your second brain. So thank you for that. And if you give StreamYard permission, I know who's chatting with me, but welcome. So what did I just say? How do you get strong intuition? What is it? How do I get it to work? How can I use it to do things and help me make the right decision, especially in work and finances and relationships? It is so important. So how do I make it tangible and accessible? Well, I figured it out. And I've worked with so many people that I found that we all go through very definite steps of intuition growth and development. It's Joy Lescott. Hi, Joy, and welcome to this Lunch and Learn. And it was Joy's idea that we do today's subject. So thank you so much, Joy. And I hope that all of you other people that watch this either now or if you watch it later, put hashtag catch up. And I know that you've watched it. So anyway, let's get back to the subject. It starts with this. Sometimes you know it's there, but you're not sure whether it's actually working or whether you can actually do anything with it. But you start to wonder, there seems to be some magic to intuition. It knows things you couldn't have known otherwise. And maybe if you could tap into it and access it, and then who knows what greatness awaits all of us. So I'm always guided by my intuition and by what I call my higher consciousness, my higher self, so that I can achieve my goals and create a better life, the life that I wish for. And let's have a look. There are lots of reasons why people want to develop their intuition. You want to connect with your inner guides. You want to pick up good vibes. You want to know that that small voice that's sitting on your shoulder is speaking to you loudly and clearly. And you want to get that guidance for your highest good, or be able to recognize your intuition and know that you are on the right path to be guided all the time for your highest and best good. Because so many people come to me and they're at a fork in the road, and they don't know whether to go that way or to go that way. And that's when you need to go quiet. You need to become still. You can go for a walk in nature. You can go and sit out in your garden or sit on a park bench. But that's when you need to listen to that inner voice. So it's important to stop second guessing. I love some of the things that people have said in the past about fine tuning it to have strong intuition so that you can stop second guessing yourself. So be able to trust yourself more, because the truth is, if you can't trust yourself, you're not going to trust anyone else. So you've got to know what it is that your inner self is really telling you. And these are all the great things that we all want. We want to know it's a real thing, that we can rely on it. We can trust ourselves, that we are on the path to our highest good, because we know that our soul contracts, our inner being wants the best for us, and that we can get there. And the only way that we're going to get there is by following our intuition, because it knows, even though we don't know, even though you can't actually see it for real, your intuition knows the right thing for you, the very best thing for you. And in my quest to develop my intuition, I was able to grow my skill to the point where intuition is something I can trust. And I know how to access it on demand and get detailed information from it. And I was able to take the action on my intuition at any time and get great results. And I would love the same for all of you. So there's a definite intuition development success path. That I call it. It's like I use Waze on my phone. I don't know if you use Waze on your mobile phone, and it gets you from A to B, whether you're here in the UK or any other country. You put in the destination, it gets you there. And it's the same with intuition. There's stepping stones to it. And we all go through it when we develop our intuition to become stronger. And along the path, we go through stages. And the following is how it works. So first of all, it's random. You start out where it's random, where your intuition seems like it's just happening to you every now and then. You're not sure it's really your intuition, or you're making it up. If it's like wishful thinking or other thoughts of emotion, or maybe even guilt. Your intuition experience may seem random. You wonder if you have intuition. You want your intuition to be more dependable. You're not sure if it's your intuition or if you're making it up. And in this stage, you're learning that your intuition is a real thing and you want it to be an asset under your control. And the second step is for it to be consistent. We move into the next step. So getting that consistency, you're now starting to be able to recognize your intuition, because you understand the difference between your thinking mind and your intuitive mind. And it might still be random, but you can recognize it now. And you're beginning to practice exercises to help you feel more confident with your intuition. Now, you can always recognize the consistent characteristics of intuition. You can easily distinguish intuition from your thinking or imagination. You are aware of your intuition instantly and pay attention. You're beginning to practice good intuition exercises. And now that you've started to see some consistency, you want control over your intuition to be more reliable and be there on your command. So the next step is reliable. What you want now is you want more control. So it can be more reliable, so it can appear when you want, as opposed to just showing up whenever it wants. And this is where you can make your intuition happen when you want. You know more about what it's talking about, what you could use it for. You're seeing you can now make small decisions with it. You can make your intuition happen at your command. Your intuition is more targeted. You know who and what your intuition is about. You consistently practice intuition exercises and are pleasantly surprised at your success. And your intuition is reliable, but now you'd like more accuracy with your intuition to help you make decisions. So step 4 is about being accurate. You know it's starting to work for you, and you want your intuition to now be more accurate and help you get more information and more detail, rather than go here, turn left, talk to that person. So having an accurate intuition is where you have the ability to get more information, and you can receive intuition in ways that you trust, and that you are now able to take action with your strong intuition because you have the details. You've learned an intuition technique and how to get more information. You start to receive your intuition in multiple ways about a particular situation. You trust your intuition more. You learn to ask more questions to get the most detail from your intuition. You start to use your intuition more often in your life. Your intuition exercises are helping you to be faster and get more details and more accuracy. You now want to get intuitive information that you can act on and use. And the last final step is that action. The next thing is that you're making your intuition happen on command. It's reliable rather than waiting for it to happen. When you're trying to make a decision with your intuition, you know all the forms of how it comes to you and gives you lots of information in a multitude of ways. You want to be able to use it in any situation, whether you're in stress, you're distressed, or a crisis. And that's the last step of this, actionable. Being able to use it unconsciously and get all the information you need in motion as you're going through life. So, think of times, particularly with the people that I work with, coming out of a long-term relationship. Is their intuition saying, well, should I give it one more try? Is their intuition saying, it's done, it's complete? Is their intuition saying, I need to make this legal, I need to take some actionable steps to involve a lawyer? People that I work with regarding careers, should I leave that job? Should I go into a new career? Finances, should I take that lump sum and invest it in those shares? Whatever it is, it's really important when making key decisions to trust your intuition. People in a new relationship, should I continue? People that are asked to make a commitment, should I marry this person? All of those is so necessary to trust your gut. You use your intuition technique almost unconsciously when you have learned to connect with it fully. You learn to use intuition tools when you've got those difficult situations. Your strong intuition is now full of details you understand on why and how. You rely on your intuition when faced with significant life issues, like I've mentioned. You fully trust your intuition and know it's always there. Your intuition gives you information to take action. You're making better decisions with intuition, getting you the results you dream of. And this leaves you wanting to be the master of your intuitions and impacting the world by living with your purpose. You've reached intuition mastery. And Joy's saying intuition knows best rather than seeking external validation. Yes, it's a very human trait, a very human habit that we have of asking other people, what do you think? Should I marry him? What do you think? Should I leave him? What do you think? Should I give in my notice? What do you think? Should I start up my own home-based business? And we're actually taking our power and we're handing it over there. We need to take back our power, take it back, be whole, go in and listen and trust that inner voice. So to assist any one of you that would like to gain that mastery, I have created How to Ignite the Power of Your Intuitive Mind. And here on this slide, I share with you the course content, and I've called it week 1 to week 6. Now, there is no time on this. When you purchase this, if you wish to invest in it, you've got it and you can take as long as you got, as long as you want, and you can revisit it at any time. I've had people do it weekly. I've had people that are so busy that they dip into it every other week, and it fits into their lifestyle. So there's no right or wrong here. In the first module, we look at what is intuition and what intuitive type are you, because there are a variety of different intuitive types. We're not all the same. In module number 2, we discover what blocks your intuition. What is it that's in the way of fully trusting it? In module 3, we have awareness of self and receiving signals to say, it's your intuition talking to you. And in module 4, it's how to work with your intuition. Module 5 is knowing how to ground your energy so that you feel confident with your intuition. And week 6 is trusting your gut. The key to everything is trusting you. It will change your career, your finances, your relationships, everything that involves making decisions. Big decisions like whether to move, whether to move far away, what kind of home that you wish to move to. All of that are big in life, big decisions. And all your intuition does as your inner compass is keep guiding you to your North Star. So how does that work? Here's the link. It's www.therootmaster.com/how-to-ignite-info. And the price for that course is £187.98. A brilliant investment for you to gain the mastery of your intuition. If anyone has got any questions, please do put them in the comments, because now is the opportunity to ask me anything that comes to mind regarding trusting your intuition. And I will get the cards and shuffle regarding the message for all of you that have felt drawn to watching this Lunch and Learn today. So let's just shuffle the cards and let's see what message does the universe have for all the people that watch this video. And here we have a great card. Let's get it into the camera. There you go. And it's the magic of nature. When you go out into nature, whether you're sitting on a bench, whether you're walking in nature, this is the opportunity where your mind can become calm. You know, when you're out and you pick up a pebble and you chuck it in a pond or a lake or the sea and it ripples out. That's what our thoughts are like. So going and focusing on the beauty of nature, or sitting down and taking in the beauty, even in your own back garden, or perhaps you're sitting on a balcony and you're looking across at a park, whatever it is, enjoy that moment to connect with that inner voice, your intuition. So I hope that you have found something of benefit from this Lunch and Learn. Please comment that you've watched it and what you've gained. And if you are interested in the 6-week course, then don't hesitate to let me know. And thank you, Joy, for saying very useful information on intuition. It is a wonderful gift that we're all born with. So sending you all so much love and thank you so much for watching.